The reason why all addictions, all of them, include a sector of self-harm, right? All addictions involve some sort of self-harm. Nobody is addicted to the high of an addiction. Whether it's a drug addict, a gambler, an alcoholic, it doesn't matter. That is the placeholder. Every motherfucker who has some kind of addictive personality is addicted to the come down. And the reason for that is very simple. On the come down from any kind of high, that immense withdrawal and pain shields you from any kind of vulnerability and insecurity. And so the reason why addictions are very hard to break is because people love the feeling of wearing the invincibility cloak that comes with it. Because when you are obsessed with something, whether it's a substance, a drug, even if it's a psychological apparatus, what happens is when that's the only thing on your fucking mind, you no longer are fazed by things that faze the common specimen. Do you understand? Someone who's in active addiction can get rejected and obliterated. Their wife can leave them. Their kids can fucking tell them to take a hike. Their boss can fire them. They don't give a fuck. They are not fazed by ordinary life events that would rattle and get an ordinary person shook. And that is the addiction. It's that feeling of invulnerability, of just absolutely not caring and not giving a flying fuck about anything going on around you. Do you guys understand? And there's a lot of motherfuckers, I'm not even gonna say a lot because that's a misnomer. There are every motherfucker who is thriving at the top of their field has one of these addictive tendencies. It's just some people know how to thread the needle, some people know how to loop it into the tapestry and make it functional. Very few far between, though, are capable of doing this. People rush towards pain. Like, you'll see people in your personal life constantly bang their head against the wall and do things over and over and over again repeatedly that cause them pain and anguish and torment. And it's only a head scratcher if you don't understand human nature. If you do understand human nature, you understand that when someone is engaging in self-harm behavior, it's a way of saying fuck you to everybody around them because they're in control of the pain. It's like, you can't hurt me anymore because no one can hurt me more than I hurt me. That's the basic function. The only lessons that you really learn in life are from the brush-ins. The moments where you brush up against lethal consequences and you make a last-minute deke or a dodge and it just like grazes you. Those are the wake-up calls typically for people. Typically. It's when it was just about to happen. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker on the backcountry road, swigging whiskey, drunk driving, who almost, but he's somewhat sentient still, but he almost blasts his car into a fucking pole and he swerves out of the way last second. That motherfucker might very well wake up the next day and have a reality check, even though there was no damage done. And then obviously the flip side of that coin is some people are emboldened by it. Some people are emboldened by the brush-ins. But pain itself, the paradoxical nature of it is that it actually is what keeps everything together. Love is painful. The longest standing relationships on this earth ends up being that somebody is in tremendous agony for years and years and years and years, and that's actually what keeps the whole thing together.